Bottom of funnel on TikTok Shop. What is it? Why is it? And why is it printing money right now? And it has been for the last year. Now, every time I talk about this, it just blows up on YouTube because you guys are very lazy. You don't want to go viral, and I don't blame you. And I don't want to make things harder for myself. And so a long time ago, back on Twitter, is when I publicized bottom of funnel on TikTok Shop. And it works really, really well. And I'm going to walk you through exactly step by step how you can make these very simple videos that can take people from interested in whatever product you're selling to actually handing you over their credit card and buying it, giving you commissions. You can go buy a Lambo or wherever you're here. Maybe it's an extra rental property. Hopefully you're responsible, okay? Because you can use this to get very wealthy. Now, here's how to make 10K a month with TikTok Shop. Now, let me just say, I've had people and students and clients make $150,000 a month in profit with the exact strategies that I'm going to show you. In any way, shape, or form, I'm not saying you're going to do that. The Bureau of Labor doesn't say you're going to do that either, and I'm not telling you that is likely. It's very unlikely that you even use this information in any way. But regardless, let's get into it. And so this strategy generated over 7 figures. It works really, really well, and it helps me, students, do $500 a day, $1,000 a day, $5,000 a day. There really is no cap to how well bottom of funnel can work. It just works well, and we're going to go over the psychology of why. Here's some results of it, but this is not going to be the basic of like how to, here's how TikTok Shop works. This is going to be tactical. You can actually implement this, hopefully make some money without having to go viral, without having to go live on TikTok Shop for hours, because that's how I made my first 6 figures at 17 years old, was from TikTok Shop live streams. And so this video is going to show you the exact step-by-step process on how to actually make money with bottom of funnel videos on TikTok Shop. And so let's just talk about a sales funnel, because this is why bottom of funnel works. You have top of funnel on TikTok Shop. You might have heard this before, but this is your viral videos. So this is the top of the sales funnel. Again, what this actually looks like on TikTok Shop could be a conspiracy style video for something like, did you see what this president just said? If you're one of those people on TikTok Shop, yes, those can go very viral, but they're also, number one, hard to make. Number two, most of the time, they don't really hit the algorithm, so you spend 2 hours making a video and then it doesn't actually do anything. And number three, you probably don't know how to make them, okay? So these are the viral videos. They can go very broad because they appeal to everybody. Everybody likes drama, and so that's what most of these videos are based on. They start out as drama, and eventually 2 minutes later in the video, they start to sell the product, okay? And so think conspiracy videos lead to selling a supplement. Yes, when these hit, get 1 million views, get 20 million views, cool. It could make you 10K in a day. Most people will never hit that. And honestly, this is a pretty outdated style. It used to work really well. Top of funnel videos just aren't as big on TikTok Shop anymore. Okay, and then you have middle of funnel. Now, let's just use NeuroGum for examples here because I have it. Great product, not sponsored. This product has made me over $30,000 at this point in profit. Good product to sell, or at least it was. Anyways, top of funnel videos like, did you believe what Joe Rogan just said on this podcast? And then I talk about how he gave his team, NeuroGum on this podcast, okay? Middle of funnel is not going to be for everybody, right? Top of funnel, everybody. Middle of funnel, slightly smaller group of people. That's why the part of the funnel gets smaller, all right? This could be like me chewing NeuroGum at my 9 to 5 because it gives me energy and focus, okay? Smaller group of people, 9 to 5 workers. Hopefully you have a job. Hopefully you fit into that. But again, that is a smaller group of people. Now, what actually is bottom of funnel, okay? Bottom of funnel is for the most aware audience. The top of funnel is for everybody. Middle of funnel, maybe for people that have seen it once, kind of know what it does. Now, bottom of funnel is for people that have it added to their cart, already know it gives them energy and focus. Now, how do you sell somebody that already knows exactly what the product does, probably has looked through the reviews, looked it up on other platforms? It's not about the function anymore. They already know what it does. And so to the most aware audience in anything, you do not have to sell the product, you sell the sale. They already know what the product does, okay? And so this is where the real money is made, because these people that already have it added to their cart are really easy to sell. This is the low-hanging fruit. These are the easy to sell buyers, okay? So these videos already target people who know what the product is. It doesn't target anybody else. If I tell you, for example, that anything related to NeuroGum, if I talk about the sale on NeuroGum at the start of the video, I'm only attracting people who already know what NeuroGum is, okay? And so you're not educating anybody. You are not telling stories about the product. You are just selling the sale. And this is the most consistent way to make money on TikTok Shop. And so here's the cognitive bias codex, right? Completely unaware. This is for your top of funnel videos. And this is just some general marketing knowledge. You should know this if you want to make money on the internet. You need to have this. Completely unaware, no knowledge, okay? This is how Joe Rogan messed up so bad. The president messed up so bad, okay? That's for the masses, the average people. Hopefully you don't watch those type of videos, okay? Problem aware. They know that they need that they have low energy. They know that's the problem, right? So this is slightly more aware. Solution aware. They know there's things out there that can give them energy, caffeine, maybe other things that we should not talk about on here. Solution aware. Product aware is they know what NeuroGum is. They've heard about it before. Most aware, they have it added to their cart. We are only going for most aware and maybe a little bit into product aware, okay? Our videos aren't targeting anybody else. Otherwise, you're making it hard for yourself. And yes, these go the most viral, but they convert the least down here, okay? So we're not doing these. Now, first, it's the most consistent. These are very easy to make. So viral creators might get a viral video every once a month, every couple months. And so it's feast and famine, whereas bottom of funnel is a lot more consistent, okay? Because with even 500 to 5,000 views on a single video, you can get 10, 20 sales, or even more sometimes. So bottom of funnel, again, since it is targeting the most aware audience, they already know about the product. If we make a good video, it converts really well, all right? And so 2, it is data driven. With a viral video, you might look at the stats and not know why it didn't work. Whereas for a bottom of funnel video, there's really only a couple factors of why it worked or didn't work. Okay. And so really what you can look for on that video, let's say you post a video about NeuroGum selling the sale and it didn't get any sales. Well, you look at, hey, did people click through? Like when people saw my video, did they tap the orange shopping cart to see what the product was or what the sale was? And if that was the case, the click to order is low. Okay, cool. Make the hook better. Make the deal better. Make it more appealing. All right. Was the click to order rate low? Okay. So this means if people click through, did they not actually buy? And that's, you can ask yourself, hey, was I lying? Was the deal I was saying not true? And so people would click through and they would see, that I said it was $10 and it was actually $20. They're not going to buy it. And so you can just look at things objectively, look at data objectively and figure out why the video didn't work, which is a lot more fun if you're a data-driven marketer, if you actually like to look at things objectively rather than try to test the tone on your videos and hope that changes everything, okay? Bottom of funnel, data-driven. Number 3, it's scalable. So the thing about bottom of funnel is that it's actually easy. I know this sounds like some guru bullshit. Like it is actually not hard. My dad does bottom of funnel. I taught people from my high school how to do bottom of funnel and they make hundreds of dollars a day. You can teach this to a grandma. More importantly, you can offload it from yourself to an employee later on, making TikTok shop not just some affiliate side hustle, but into an actual business model that can actually make you wealthy, okay? And so that is literally what I do now. I have creators making these videos while I collect the commissions. So I've been doing this for over a year and a half at this point. A long time ago, when bottom of funnel just came out and it was just starting to get publicized, I got it to 10K a month very quickly. It was very, very easy. And I was like, dang, I do not like this. I do not like filming bottom of funnel videos. What if I were to just hire a creator for $25 an hour and just have her do what I do? It's probably going to convert better because she's a girl and I won't have to film the videos anymore. The next month, it also did 10K, except I wasn't filming. And I was like, boom, there we go. We got something. And so now we've got a ton of creators. We run a ton of TikTok shop accounts. We've got project managers. We got literal data analysts. And again, it's a different type of business now. It's a lot more fun and the earning potential is way, way higher. And also I don't have to film videos and be on camera and get samples sent to my house like every other TikTok shop affiliate does, okay? And so I have creators making the videos while I collect the commissions. That is one of the biggest parts about bottom of funnel because it's easy to outsource. Top of funnel, much, much harder, okay? And so this is the exact formula that generates my community affiliate automated millions of dollars in GMV per month. Now, this is a 7-step bottom of funnel formula. This is one of the ways that you can take people from interested to actually buying it. Step 1, you need to attract the right people, right? Again, we're trying to target most aware buyers, meaning everything about our hook is not going to be Joe Rogan messed up or something like this. No, we want to target the people that already know what NeuroGum is, are already interested in it. And so, for example, 36 pieces of NeuroGum for free. Imagine you're somebody that's seen this before, you're interested in NeuroGum, and you hear somebody say 36 pieces of NeuroGum for free. You're going to look into it. You're going to hear them out. Even if you don't believe them, right? You've opened a loop in this person's head and the right type of person's head, okay? Because people that are interested in NeuroGum are going to watch. People are going to think, what is he talking about? Is he lying? Okay, and they're going to watch for another second. This is important. And then I'm going to be like, if you don't believe me, tap the orange shopping cart. And like we talked about, this is how you get a higher click-through rate. If they don't believe me, I'm saying something crazy, 36 pieces for free. If you don't believe me, tap the orange shopping cart. And now they're curious. They've got that open loop. And for them to close the open loop of 36 pieces of NeuroGum for free, they have to click the orange shopping cart. And so they do. And this gets you a high click-through rate. Step 4, give them a reason why to unlock that flash sale. And then Step 5, give them actual value. Make what you're saying make sense. You got to get to close the loop. So your click to order rate, when people click through, they see that you're not lying. You need to make this make sense or people will not actually buy. Because we said 36 pieces for free. We got to follow through. Okay. Then give them actual value. Then go to the deals tab and use code NEURO10. This is going to make it so instead of paying $24 for the 54 pack, you can get the 90 pack for the same price, basically giving you 36 pieces of NeuroGum for free. Okay? But don't wait, tap the orange shopping cart before the deal is gone. So this is step 7. This is the last call to action. Okay? So you go from random guy, 36 pieces of NeuroGum for free, to somebody giving them value, giving them a sale, and you're not actually lying anymore. You are just making it make sense. This is how you get people to go from interested to buying it and giving you commission, because that's all that matters. Views don't get us the bills paid, okay? Altogether, it sounds like this, right? 36 pieces of NeuroGum for free. Don't believe me? Tap the orange shopping cart to unlock that flash sale. Go to the deals tab, use this code, makes it so instead of paying $24 for the 54 pack, you get it. Works really well. Very, very effective. Now, most of the time, people think this is everything. This is not everything. Anybody can say that script. You have it now. Everybody who's watching this video has that script. The differentiator between people that get to, say, $100 a day and $1,000 a day, and again, I'm not saying you're going to get there by any means, but it is possible. The difference between those two is products, okay? You can know the script. If you don't know products, you're never going to get to $1,000 a day, all right? So what doesn't work? Small unknown brands. If you just go for random products, I don't care. No one cares about 36 random products for free. Nobody cares, okay? Products with millions of sales. Also, people don't really care. Now, even if they do, there's a reason why you're not going to get a lot of views with this or a lot of sales. But I'll tell you in a sec. Brands not running any ads, right? So really, the ratio on TikTok Shop is you want to find brands that are running a lot of ads but don't have much competition, because that means you're going to get all the ad spend if there's no competition. But the problem with products with millions of sales at this point is that there's so much competition that you're making it hard for yourself, and you don't need to. And so don't go for small brands. Don't go for the oversaturated ones. What actually works is big brands spending money. You find big brands with the big dollars, you are going to make money, okay? Hopefully. Under 20,000 units sold, again, not very saturated, not much competition, because there's going to be a lot of ad spend if they're a big brand and they don't have many units sold. I'm telling you, these people running massive e-commerce brands are not dumb. They're smart and they want to scale their products. And so they're going to be spending money on ads. It's just, are you going to be there when it's time to make money? Are you going to be one of the affiliates that's early to these new products? Okay. And then high barrier to entry also makes there be less competition. And so high barrier to entry could be something like this, where it's expensive. Okay. That's an example of high barrier to entry. There's not going to be that many competitors on a $200 vacuum. Now, yes, you can absolutely get a free sample of this, but most people won't do it. And so this can be your competitive advantage. It can also be a new product. So a new product is going to have not much competition. It's a high barrier to entry because you need to be quick. And so both these are big brands, right? Shark, massive brand here. This is also a massive brand category, newer product. Cool. Most people don't have it. This is money. Don't promote anything else. Expensive or new, nothing else. All right. Because of GMV Max. This is the TikTok Shop ad platform that brands put money into, and then it just spits out sales for them. But in between those two things, it's an AI that's deciding, hey, what videos are the best? All right. So brands say, GMV Max, bring us sales. It takes all the videos being posted for that product and it tries to optimize which ones are going to get the most sales. And so again, you just need to be one of the only affiliates where there's just not much competition. So again, big brand with a lot of ad spend, not much competition means you're going to get a lot of that ad spend because there's nowhere else for it to go. Okay. And so again, it only works when people know about the product. So again, important that it's big. But if I make a vacuum about Shark, or I make a video about Shark vacuum, there are millions of people who have seen viral videos about it, have seen it in stores or whatever, maybe have it added to their cart and just need that push to buy, okay? And so with GMV Max, it's like your Call of Duty loadout. This is the meta on TikTok Shop. It is 90% understanding GMV Max. Again, this is the ad platform on TikTok Shop, okay? And so brands don't even do it manually. It's all ads, right? And so here's the key. If your video gets more clicks than average, GMV Max gives it more ad spend, which means more views, which means more sales. This is the most important part here. This is why we optimize for clicks. And so how do you get a higher click-through rate than everybody else so that even if there's low competition, your video gets the most clicks? Boom. And if you're actually really good at this, then you can actually go for those million sale products because you'll still beat everybody. Okay. And again, clickbait hooks that deliver. So 36 pieces for free sounds crazy, but it's actually true. Immediate call to action. 36 pieces for free. If you don't believe me, tap the orange shopping cart. Needs to be in the first 3 seconds so that you can actually get people to click, because people don't watch 10 seconds of an ad. They watch a couple seconds of it to see if it's worth their time. And then create urgency always, every video, deal ends tonight, sale ends soon, whatever it is. And then use proven frameworks. Don't reinvent the wheel. If you find videos that are working, remake them, okay? And so if you can consistently get 3 to 7% click-through rates, GMV Max will push your videos here, and this can hopefully be you, okay? And so this is what really separates you from everybody else. After watching this video, you need to understand that, yes, anybody can make these videos. If you can get volume, you will, for lack of a better term, poop on everybody else, okay? It is very linear where you post more videos, generally you just make more money. When I post 20 videos a day per account on 10 plus accounts, we are just destroying you. You have no chance. And so here's why volume matters. Again, it's more lottery tickets. You really never know what product is going to work. And so if you post more videos, you can test more products. You can test more types of videos. And so it's more lottery tickets. Any video can make you $10, $20, $30,000, okay? Algorithm training. Again, if you start posting a lot on one account, generally you pick up momentum. Your account starts targeting better people. Generally, as time goes on, you put out more data. TikTok knows who to push your videos to. And then the compound effect, 20 videos each, making $25 a day, $500 a day, okay? And so also, here's the thing. These videos take no time. And so whether you're making it or a creator's making it, it's easy. So here's where it gets really interesting. Once you understand this, then you can move into outsourcing it. This is actually a creator, okay? And this creator films videos, gives it to our virtual assistant, and our virtual assistant edits and posts them across TikTok shop accounts. And so you can literally hire a college girl or a mom to make these videos for $25 an hour. And yes, they can absolutely, since these videos literally take 30 seconds to make 50 to 60 videos an hour, and you are paying 50 cents a video at that price. And so every video on average, if you take the amount of commission generated by an account and how many videos got posted, a lot of times it's $7 to $12 per video on average that you're making. And so that's 10 to 20x on every dollar that you spend. That is a very, very good business model. And obviously those numbers move around all the time, but that is more than possible. And so again, scaling potential, one creator on 4 accounts can be 10K a month, 3 creators on 12 accounts could be 30K. And again, all these numbers are more than possible. So look, the information in this free course has the power to completely change your TikTok shop results. And so at this point, you can either just try to implement this, or you can see the stuff that we do inside of Affiliate Automated here, $33,000 a month, $500 a day, $1,200 a day, $20,000 a month, $400 a day. And again, all these people are outsourced here, multiple phones, all these different things. And so you know where to go. I'm hosting a free live class, so click the link down below this video and watch me break this down in even more detail. And so this is the bottom of funnel method. And if you're not making 10K a month with TikTok Shop, you probably need help. This is 5% of what you actually need to start printing money on TikTok Shop. And so click the link in the description down below. Make sure to like this video so you can get more content like this. And please, all I ask, now that hopefully I've made you some more money, drop a subscribe on this video, and I will see you with more very, very good content like this. And you can see all the results on my Instagram at Chase_commerce as well. Bye-bye.